Hello everyone and welcome back to Tutorials of Tone. My name is Alex. Thank you so much for watching. What we're dealing with today is the elusive pop sweep effect. We are running a filter sweep, and as that runs across the frequency spectrum, bringing in our clean tone and having a nice cross-faded post-production sounding mix on our guitar send. Really cool. It's so powerful for live iterations and covers in dance bands with songs such as Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5, Wake Me Up by Avicii. So many great pop dance tunes that you're going to be playing in your wedding bands. This is a really powerful effect that can get heads turning real quick. So let's dive right into it. First up, input block. Pretty stock, threshold's a little higher on the gate. It's just how I like it. Up next, we have a Studio FF compressor, pretty stock settings, 6.5 dB of level, auto makeup gain turned off. I run that into a Mesa Boogie clean amp, then Mesa Boogie cabinets with an SM7 and a 121 miking that, and this is where the signal splits. You want to have this pop sweep effect near the end of your chain to get the full effect like you would as a post-processing effect. So first up, we have a volume pedal from heel at 0, toe to 10. This is your unprocessed signal going straight into the multi-band compressor. Up top on the split, when our heel is down, we have a filter block with the frequency sweeping from 200 Hertz all the way up to 3K. We have a really tight Q at 10, 20 dB of gain on this, 20 dB of level on the track itself, or on the block rather, and a low cut of 200 Hertz. So when we're in this low range, it doesn't get too boomy. Keep your sound man happy, keep people dancing. That's your job. Then we have a volume block for this that's running with a reverse correlation to our other volume block. We have it when our heel is down, we're at 10. And when our toe is down, we are at 0. As you notice, as we get to the end, our max, our auto engage is enabled, and these both bypass. They shut off when the volume is at 0, as opposed to anywhere else, so that there are no pops, no clicks. It's just gapless sound between the processed signal and the unprocessed signal. Really crucial elements there, but super effective to have all of this tied to a single expression pedal. This goes into a multi-band compressor. I have this pretty much stock, everything flat. As we go through the spectrum, you'll see that middle bar, which is between 120 Hertz and 500, really pull back those lows and those low mids. Really important, again, keep the sound man happy, keep the audience dancing. 1.5 dB level to make up for all of that compression happening. Then we have a little bit of medium plate reverb running in parallel to our signal. You can, of course, put this effect after your reverb if you want a true post-production effect. I personally like it before the reverb. To each their own. And last but not least, the second filter block. Totally flat, but very important. This is made to offset the crossfade. So as the clean unprocessed signal comes in and that processed pop filter sweep comes down, when they cross at 50-50, the nexus, there is a natural volume dip. Not great if you want to be heard and all eyes and ears are on you. So this offsets that a bit. We have our minimum is at 0 dB, our max boost is at 7.5 dB. But what's important is our start, mid, and all of these mapping values. So we have our start at 12.5 dB. So it's just barely above 0. Our mid is 100. So when we hit the middle of the frequency range where that dip is happening, we have the 7.5 dB of makeup gain. We end at 0. Our slope is at 72.5%. Our scale, 1.86, because 186 is my lucky number, and it works well. We want it just under 2, and our offset is negative 87.5%. I have this only operating on channel A, which we will get to when we get to the heavy sound. But if you watch the preset leveling output monitor, you can see that this filter does quite a bit for stabilizing this tone as much as humanly possible. Now with that off, we hear that canyon of level. This is a super crucial element to the pop sweep franchise. So we're going to keep that on. You can also do this with heavy tones. I don't quite have the bugs worked out on this with the same blocks in place. You could use extra filter blocks, etc. But for now, it's just important that you can, in fact, use this on not a clean tone and get a nice pop filter sweep here. And we will cover the heavy metal filter sweep in another video. As you can hear, super cool effect. I don't quite have the volume worked out with these volume blocks in the same preset, but you can absolutely use the clean pop sweep and then go into a heavy tone, which I do on things like Wake Me Up. Then you switch to your heavy tone. All in one preset. So take this, have so much fun with it. Go play that dance band, get those heads turning, keep those people on the dance floor. Enjoy, and we'll see you next time.